DVR. So we're going to vOv over on the Survivor half for this first map kickoff, and obviously we will have Disenfranchised over on the SI. We held the tank up at 26%, so a little further out of the safe than we saw in the last game, but it's still pretty close to safe and probably right past the boardroom to say the least.
Yeah, taking their time, clearing all the common out before actually SI is going to come to through the conference room. Smoker actually tries to separate Coach all the way back. Charger managed to land a charge on top of Coach. Jockey completely separating Ellis, getting lots of damage actually on him in the back.
Yeah, so as we see right there, good first attack coming out there from Disenfranchised, and actually doing quite a number on the vOv here, so it should be pretty close. Like I said, I think Disenfranchised do have what it takes here to keep up with vOv. Even though they don't play together all that often, just individually, they do have the skill to back them. And we will see the first tank coming up in the hands of My Time, which was Jib Jab, I believe. And we do have both war rooms, so which one do you want to go to? I'm assuming it's going to be the hackers.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see what they're up to.
Let's toss it right over to a Disenfranchised war room for this tank.
Oh, I got an insta pull
I got a
on
quad
him.
boom. But
Look at
you
this,
can't
look
go
at this,
really.
look at this.
Wow, this pull. That's a lot of damage before commit. This is gonna make it a lot easier on you. Just don't take chip.
Okay.
You're not losing rage right now, they still? Okay, now they're gonna make you lose rage. Whoa! Somebody's turning on low graphs that they don't get owned by this sweet charge I'm about to use?
What
I
happened?
see how it is.
I'm about to go on my second pass.
Yeah, it's alright.
Let's not. We can get a hit.
No,
get
I don't
hit
think
or
we
wait?
should. I don't think we
Okay.
should. We have good spawns. Just wait a bit. See if they're gonna keep giving you free rage or not. Once they go down to try to make you lose rage, then we can commit and we'll come
They
from
are
behind.
watching this spawn. It's
Yeah, no,
DBS.
so they have to go down to make her lose rage, so let's just wait, and then when she does, we commit and come from behind. Make them play.
He's watching this spawn hard.
Okay,
He
go in,
just
go in.
backed off it.
Let's go. 2 cap, 3 cap.
Where?
Clear though. Spread damage. Get that in cap.
Sorry.
It's fine.
It's okay.
I'm
Anybody
just
but
trying
Coach.
to destroy it, sir.
Good hits. Good damage.
Good job.
We're back from that war room of Disenfranchised. Really nicely done there by the tank at the very end. He had the tri-cap. He could even ended the survivors right there if he was able to focus and actually realize Rochelle was the only non-cap survivor sooner. But unfortunately, Jib Jab did mess up a little bit there and also missed a couple punches and got stuck on the chair, actually. That was on the ground, I think, twice.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, it kind of, yeah, like you said, I was kind of wondering, because I was like, is he just standing there? No, he was stuck on the chair. Really unfortunate for them. He had beautiful support. All 3 cappers landed, got a good amount of damage. Just wasn't able to completely capitalize on it. It actually goes in a little earlier than I expected. Jockey gets completely dead stopped and killed. Smoker looked for a little bit of a hang on the edge there, but wasn't able to do it. May look for one yet, but actually is probably just gonna despawn.
DD will, so they will have a hunter trying to spawn up in the stairwell. Does just gets the wall kick onto Alice, so a little bit of damage going out there. I'm not too sure why he decided to do that and really not hold. Although he's probably on fire because now I noticed the doors are broken for the fire doors. Smoker does get the pull on a Nick. Actually, that was pretty cheeky of the Smoker. Good heads up play there. Spitter is going to spawn up in the back with a charger, looking for a death charge. Spitter's going to delay the pickup, allow the charger to have a little bit more time to get his feet underneath himself. And now they have to deal with this. They have to get Nick back up. The Smoker is dead, though, but they have a Jockey in charge, so they have the possibility of more ledge hangs. Jockey coming, gets the Jock onto Rochelle, knocking Coach off the ledge. And this could be the round right here. Gets a death charge onto a Stoopy. And now Ellis will be the only survivor left up here. And that's a big play coming out from the survivors right there, or SI.
That was beautiful. Even the decision making was really nice there. He decided to go, I'm not going to take the risk of getting leveled by Ellis and having the swipe go to waste. Instead, actually just goes for the death charge, which is for sure. That was really nice, me.
And that was a really nice play at the ending as well. Jockey went in to initiate onto Ellis, ended up getting dead stopped, and that's when the hunter came in from the back to help support him, and they got the wipe. Good teamwork shown there by Disenfranchised, securing the wipe there. And vOv, they're on their back foot now. And I mean, this tank's not all that easy to wipe with. It relies heavily on SI support because there are basically 2 melees at all times beating on the tank. So they have some work to do here with this tank. But if they can make it past this tank, we could definitely see Disenfranchised take an early lead here in this game.
Really nice way to take a lead would be on the first map and deep. All they gotta do is survive through this tank and not wipe the same way that the vOv did on their survivor side. It was really risky. I really like what that hunter did. You don't actually see that too much anymore, and it's something that's been done on Dead Center for a long time. So I actually have to ready. I'm not used to having the caster thing, so I'm looking like a tool here.
It's okay. I messed up enough on the first cast for pretty much a lifetime of that stuff. But anyway, we will see once again Disenfranchised ready up here on their survivor half, and vOv once again on the SI half. This is going to be pretty big here. Tank will be up at 26%. I don't know who will be tank until it actually starts spawning up, but we will have Rochelle waiting in the safe room, just going to block all the spawns up top there for her fellow survivors as they push out here trying to trigger the tank. And that's definitely going to leave Rochelle open here to an SI attack, but it looks like they're more concentrated on keeping survivors forward when this tank does spawn up.
Yeah, I think they're actually probably might see the first office room tank of the day. Should be nice seeing 3 tanks in the safe room. Shockey's scratching the door, but opts not to go. Looks like they're actually just gonna wait for the tank to spawn up before sending this SI hit in.
Well, certainly, and Stoopy's really just trolling Alice right now. He knows Alice has a melee, so he's just scratching the doors next to Alice, knowing he can't really do anything. And survivors are going to push into the boardroom here, and they're going to take it. So we might see a tank in the office. Is there a deagle? There is a deagle. Coach picks it up. So we're going to see a deagle in play here. First one, yeah, as you said, first tank of the evening, or actually a whole week for that matter. I haven't seen an actual tank taken in this room this entire weekend. So this will be something different, actually. And this office is a good place. There's not many spawns for the SI come from. Really, the only main spawn place is outside here on the balcony. So it's pretty easy to block the spawn, if not, you know, just rail into the SI as they commit with the tank. But this will be a pretty big hit here. I'm not too sure if the servers want to stay here or if they're going to fall back in the safe room, because that's still a possibility.
Yeah, they're really testing vOv's patience right now, just really taking a long time to move up and spawn the tank. But I mean, they have all the time in the world. They're not bleeding. There's no natural hordes, so they have no reason to move up. Just really going to take their time, clear it all. Looks like all the common. And the tank's actually already up.
Dude, it is. It looks like these servers are a little scruntled as to where they want to go. Charger looking for a charger. Gonna throw it in. Actually gets leveled. Doesn't even M1. He just keeps running at survivors and gets railed down there. But there will be a nice tri-boom going out onto him. And with this deagle, Coach can put out some early damage onto Biochemical, who is the tank. And once again, we do have War Rooms here, so we should go ahead and throw us over to VOV War Room and hear what they're saying for this.
Definitely.
They're in the safe room right now. They're trying to put the chair, I think, in the door. Oh, maybe not.
I think I should sack the smoker.
Do it.
Yeah, to go.
I'm gonna take the doors out with it.
Okay.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah.
Thank you, Sim.
Just trying to do what I can.
I know. The chair's a little bit to the side of the door. I think they figured out that we're sacking by now. Now they're putting the chair inside the door. However, as far as I know, it didn't win the Industrial Design Award in 2000, so I don't think it's actually a chair that they're going to, like, savor.
They're full on sitting in the safe room. Maybe we should just send in a hit if they're not LOSing.
Now they're going to LOS. They're coming down. Stubby, sack that as soon as you can.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. They're actually LOSing him, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he'll be up in time, I think. It might be a boomer, though.
Perhaps.
Well, how do you feel about using the safe room spawn rails? Maybe just do it and cut them off as they come back up.
Okay.
Charge the chair out of
They
the way.
tried- Yeah.
There's a door. There's a chair there, though.
Alright, it's going second pass, so
Yeah,
we're
but
gonna
you
have
can
to
like charge the chair into the
go in.
wave.
Okay.
make sure you get that spawn back there if you need to.
No, we're
It's too
just
late.
going regularly. Yeah, we got a boomer, though.
Sack the boom.
Yeah, I'd say sack it. They're going to stay in the safe room now.
Alright, well,
Just spawn in the front. There's one right by the door.
Okay, now we just wait. They won't. I don't think they're going to try it.
They will come back out, but we can still deal with it. I want you to get behind him, Rails.
Okay.
We should just intercept them as they try to
Alright,
Come
I'm
back
ready.
in.
Alright, tank, go for it.
See if
Whenever
we
you
get
have
that
to.
early corner.
Alright.
Nice.
Spawn.
Oh, let's try. Nice hit, nice hit.
That's what we're doing.
No one's on your back yet, but here I come.
Alright, Rochelle's coming. Nice.
Just pick your targets. You got lots of health.
Yeah, you got lots of health. He's down. Alright, 2 left.
You can, man, yeah.
Nice job. Finish that corner up.
It's just
2
a
more
angle
hits.
behind you.
1 more
Yeah.
hit.
Nice, last guy. That's the bio tank. GG, no re. Thank you, bio.
Glad I could help,
Nice job.
guys.
And we are back from that tank for Biochemical vOv getting that wipe. Beautiful SI support on that tank commit. And what else do you have to add to that, Signet?
Nothing. That was just like you said, beautiful SI support on both sides. Really, that was an awesome set of 2 tanks. I mean, obviously Biochemicals and vOv is a little better. They did get the wipe right outside or right in the safe room. But that ultimately led to a fatal error by the survivors not blocking the safe room completely. I mean, they'd had to LOS this tank just because, you know, they can't just sit there forever. But like I said, fatal error. They let this SI have spawns in the safe room, and it completely screwed them over. Even just having 1 survivor, like, you can't block the whole safe room, obviously. But just having 1 in the safe room so you can shoot the SI, like, when it's coming in to try and intercept the rest of your teammates. But it's in the past now. Oh, map 2.
Most certainly, and the score is sitting at 172 to 41 in favor of vOv, obviously. Once again, a wonderful tank play. And, I mean, that was pretty much what Peace called for. He's like, the moment they start pushing back, I want you to spawn with that charger rails, and I want you to push that charger into them. The moment they jump over that chair, you charge and you hit them. And he did just that. He got the double charge. Hunter Jockey worked with him, and they got a lot of SI support for that tank. I mean, by the time he got 2 downs, he still had over 3,000 HP left. And Peace saying, you have a lot of HP left. Just take your time and time the punches. And I don't think Bio said a word. He was just full concentrated on the tank and did exactly what he had to do. And I actually like that spray.
Some MS Paint work right there.
That is some good
It's
MS
beautiful.
Paint. For those of you that know, Astupi is the owner. Actually, we have a pretty high-profile team here. vOv, Astupi, the owner of Watch Left 4 Dead. Hank, a.k.a. Prodigy Sim, the owner of Left 4 Dead Nation at the current time. And hopefully it stays that way. Biochemical, really long-time player. Really well-known for his skill in his tanks. Really good. And, of course, Rails Barlow. I think everyone watching this probably knows him by this point. He's one of the casters. He's one of the admins for RBT. He's moderator, admin on a lot of things in the community. And, I mean, that's all just in the past 6 months. He's come a pretty long way since he joined the community. So, big thanks to him. He put in a lot of effort, and he's done a lot for us, pretty much. So, I mean, a really high-profile team, and this is going to be a pretty close game, because even though Disenfranchised did get wiped there, their SI alone showed that they can keep up vOv. They got the wipe, they had the chemistry, and they put it all together to get to what the wipe on vOv on the first half. And now it's going to come down to the second map, because second, third map, that's where we see the points made. Fourth map is usually a wash on both sides. And with that being said, we're going to be ready up here, and we're going to live with the first half of the second map. vOv on Survivor, and we'll see Disenfranchised on the SI. And you can go take it away.
Most certainly. We are seeing the survivors take their time clearing the common before moving out. Probably going to go onto the, what's this here?
I usually call it like an awning
why am
or
I at such a
something.
loss for words? Yeah, I guess it's kind of like an awning. Right next to the trailer. Really taking their time, just not rushing anything. Really patient set of teams here, I like to point out. And they're actually not going under the awning. Go along. The smoker's going to look for a separation pull on a show. Managed to get cleared really quickly, though. Charger does manage to land on the Ellis following the double boom. Gets actually, I think, 2 rounds there. It's a good amount of damage.
I actually didn't even know that the red glows were back. I know Jacob's over on Disenfranchised. I didn't even know the red glows were back. I thought they were taken away. So I was like, is that a red glow right there? So they are back. I don't really mind them, though. It's Left 4 Dead 2. I don't really care about the red glows anymore. I used to be heavily against them, though. But with that being said, there will be a tank up at 29%, so it will be pretty much down at the bottom of the staircase, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere around there. And then we'll see the witch up at 68%. That's going to be way far ahead, probably on the catwalk, or at the very beginning of it, maybe at the bottom of the staircase. But vOv have taken the inside of this room here. Smoker looking for a pull forward, not going to land it. But Hunter will find a target onto Nick with a charge going backwards onto Alice. Unfortunately, though, Spit did miss. That's not going to land on anything, but a lot of damage going out onto Alice and Rochelle there. And Smoker will get shut down along with the split at the very end there. And indeed, tank does come up now and will be in the hands of Kami. I'm not too sure who that actually is. I forget.
Jacob.
Alright, so Kami is Jacob. And then Jib Jab is my time.
Yes.
And this tank did climb up on the other side of the bridge here, taking actually 500 chip before even getting anywhere near close to committing to the survivors here. And now those survivors will go ahead and fall back here. vOv playing it really safe, going to probably fall back behind the tent, which is the more secure place to take this. And what do you say we just go ahead and toss this over to a war room? Take your pick.
I think you know my answer.
SI?
Yeah.
Alright, that dumps us out of play. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and toss this right over to a disenfranchised war room. Tank in the hands of Jacob.
I'm actually kind of fucked here if you don't get rid of that boom like right now. Okay, I have to go with that boom now. You hold on to that for way too long again. Okay, I'm going. I only have car, no dumpster. Oh, shit. Okay, pull this guy in front.
Nice. You got it down.
I'm gonna charge
Get the guy
if I
back.
can.
Punch him.
Oh wow. Whatever,
Punch him,
yeah,
punch
punch.
him.
I'm working on it. Rails is coming to save him.
I had a kill
down.
on piece him.
I got the down.
And he
One
got a
dead.
kill.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh, my car's out probably? No.
Nope.
Okay, I'm going in.
Pushing forward now.
Actually, I'm not gonna rush this. They can get their distance back if they want.
Get your spawns up.
Yeah. I just care about wiping them here. I have 2 cars now. Just don't let them get inside.
Coming.
Okay. Hit.
Oh shit.
Bring him to the car.
That one right by the car.
Rails is.
Oh.
Great tank, Jacob.
Okay, let's wipe. Good job, guys. Good booming back, dude. Turn down
Oh.
for what?
Yeah, taking it.
And we're back from yet another war room and another wipe coming out here from Disenfranchised. Their first wipe of the game, but back-to-back wipes pretty much from these two teams. And what can you give us on that tank, Cygnus?
Okay, so the whole thing that set that tank in motion was the core. Obviously, the boom helped a lot, but he hit the car and it missed. The first hit missed, but it rolled over and it landed. Ellis lost his footing or took a bad step, ended up being rolled over by the car. Okay, so that's the first thing that happened. And then Rochelle got herself separated up front, looking like I think she was trying to pick one of the SI that spawned prematurely. Obviously thought she had did not have it. Smoker pulled her backwards. Oh my goodness. Rail should have never given me that caster thing, because now I have to ready up and it's throwing me off.
Well, you can type in not casting, I believe, and it will unregister you from casting.
Oh. Okay, well.
I believe it's exclamation point not
beautiful
casting.
tank.
Yeah, wonderfully played there by Jacob. SI support was a little lacking in the beginning. He was a little upset that the boomer actually didn't sack itself, but the boomer ended up pretty much being the turning point in that tank. It got the boom on the 2 stars in the back, and the car rolled on top of Ellis because he couldn't see where the car was. And with that being said, I mean, it turned out to be a wipe. vOv now will be on the SI side, along with Disenfranchised over on the Survivor side. I don't know the names of the survivors, obviously, because they're all tagged up as ex-hackers, or previously well-known hackers, I guess you could say. But with that being said, first attack will be a Charger, Smoker, Hunter, and Boomer for vOv here. They have to get the wipe here, because if they get the wipe, it's going to allow survivors to push really far ahead in this map without any real big choke point that can actually end in a wipe here. So there's a lot on the table here for vOv, and with that being said, Disenfranchised is going to push out here to the right, underneath the awning, and they're right below this Boomer, and he could drop this boom on them at any second. This Hunter's probably going to initiate, though, and indeed he will. Going and gets that initial boom onto Alice. Hunter also lands onto Rochelle. Charger gets absolutely just annihilated, though, upon trying to get that charge, and Smoker will get a brief pull out onto one of the survivors before being killed off. And that'll give the survivors pretty much a free buy up to the next room, but they will meet one more SI attack before triggering this tank.
Yeah, unfortunately when that charger went in, he had a really easy charge there, but the boomer actually stumbled him and lost his footing, and he got murdered by the stun time. So you're seeing this SI, next SI hit come up pretty quick. They are a little separated. There's a bit of common in between the two survivors as well. Lots up in the front. However, it looks like the SI are actually going to wait and try and keep the survivors in that, let's say, that stairway going down to the lower level with this tank.
Yeah, I mean,
either that, or they're going to wait until the survivors move out and try to get the tank in with the car. I can also see that happening.
I mean, the best thing that could happen here for the SI is if they're able to keep the survivors inside that stairwell like they want to do right now. It would allow the tank to actually come up here and push his car, because it's actually pretty easy. You push the car right up against the door and it keeps the survivors boxed in there and they can't come out. Then you jump down around the survivors and come through the back way. And it pretty much keeps the survivors in the stairwell, which is a horrible place to take the tank. But I think the survivors do kind of know that's kind of what the SI were aiming to do here. So they're going to be forced to push forward here. And I mean, pushing forward is no better. I mean, you're in this long street. I was reading the pro tip. I thought it was a message from console. Hunter does pass in here, lands on the coach here. Tank is up in the hands of Hank, so it will be a PSIM tank. And it looks like the SI will be hit on the way back here. Survivors are currently just sitting in the stairwell. Or actually, the survivors might not even fall back. I think they know, yep, Hank was going to do exactly what I was going to, what I mentioned. But survivors are being smart now. They're going to stay in the stairwell. They know, it's pretty much all fire at this point. There's nowhere safe to be. And would you like to throw us to a war room?
Yeah, I just wanted to point out that even though they're in close quarters, they do all have melee weapons, so this could go either way. But yeah, why don't we throw it to a vOv war room?
Let's head right to it.
Got the bottom. Nice! Wow! Alright, Charger, I'm on you.
You should grab that sap.
Yeah, grab the sap, go.
Wall.
Wow, what a multi.
What? Oh, I'm hitting an in-cap guy. Amazing.
He's over the van.
Pretty low, yeah.
Yeah.
Good rock.
Nice. Oh, what a multi!
Wow. Nice.
Oh! I think it's gonna be... Never mind.
We're back from that war, and once again for vOv, a lot of damage going out onto the survivors. They have 3 full end caps, pretty much all the pills committed. Charger going in, lands a charge onto Ellis here, but he's not going to take another end cap from that. He did already blow his set of pills though, so he doesn't have any more pills to go for this round. They might find a couple more up ahead, but I mean, the multis were strong.
Yeah, the survivors decided to choose the safety of the hallway here, using the long hallway. Obviously worked in their favor because they didn't manage to live. However, that pop on the boomer was really bad for them. Set of events actually helped survivors live. Actually, was mistakes by the tank. Unfortunately, the moment he punched, the charger went right in front of him. So he actually ended up TKing the charger, and he really didn't want that. And then when he went to get a punch on a cornered Ellis, he actually ended up punching the ground survivor. So unfortunately for them, hit actually going in. Hunter lands a small DP onto Coach with some spit damage as well, and the jockey actually separates Nick almost all the way down the street, doing tons of damage. Smoker managed to get a few scratches as well.
Yeah, I mean, that tank also had a little bit of bad luck. He managed to actually punch a down survivor who was on the ground when he was on top of the engine compartment of the van. Even he was like, wait, I'm punching the down guy right now? Because he stopped moving towards Ellis. So that kind of messed him up. That could even be the game changer right there. So a little unfortunate for PSIM, but the damage was put up to say the least. And at most, I think we'll just see Disenfranchised tying this game up. I don't expect a huge lead to bust out here. Coach is already way up top, getting into the face of the boomer. Pops the boomer, no boom coming out onto him, so good job denying that boomer of the proxy. But Coach will take an end cap for his troubles at the top of the staircase, and there's still a charger with the spitter to deal with for the survivors.
They're just gonna wait on this pickup. They know they don't have to take them anytime. They could actually just spit this hole and actually down Ellis as well. So not the smartest idea to send the 1 health guy. And actually, Nick ended up going down too. So there's actually a good chance they can get a white Peter Charger going in for the jockey, and they do manage to get it down with a scratch.
What happened there? Did my time step in the spit? Like, did the spit spill off the staircase?
So yeah, what happened was the spit actually spread down the staircase. It's some Left 4 Dead spit mechanics for you. Managed to just go down the stairwell actually onto the ground below where Nick was standing, and he actually ended up taking the instant spit damage. And surprisingly, I think it surprised him even, and ended up going down because of it.
I thought maybe some rogue common just came in and whacked Nick, but I mean, Spit does it too. And with that being said, the score gap is going to close even more here. Incredibly low-scoring game. I don't believe either team has broken 300 points just yet, and we're at the end of map 2. It's going incredibly fast. The tanks are key turning points for every single half, and it's just some really close SI play. And I think, like I said coming into this, I thought the SI was going to be the better half for both teams, and I mean, it's showing.
Yeah, I think appropriately said would be these tanks, because these tanks have been huge. Both tanks pretty much, I mean, every single tank pretty much got a wipe for the most part. I think only 2 of them were not wipes, but they led 2 wipes ultimately. But all these tanks have been really entertaining, kiss me. This is actually really fun. Even though it's not really long maps, just watching these tanks do work and these huge booms, tons of damage, a lot of fun to watch, definitely. Even more fun to commentate.
Yeah, I'm actually having a ball with this game. I knew this game was pretty big when I saw the matchup, and actually, you know, seeing it progress in its fashion that it has is just, you know, solidifying my thoughts. And we were getting ready to go live there, but then Kami decided to not be ready, and we're waiting on him to ready back up. So if you do have, I believe that is Jacob on your friends list, tell him to ready up. I know a lot of you have Jacob. Tell him to fix it. Fix the ready, and then we'll be ready.
Are you kidding me? No one has Jacob on their friends list.
I have Jacob. I'll tell Jacob right now.
He kept removing me. He doesn't like me. But we are gonna go live.
I told Jacob to fix it. But with that being said, we're gonna have an early tank here yet again at 44%. Witch at 23. First attack works to win. Hunter gets shut down at the safe room door. Smoker not faring any better. And Boomer Spitter is gonna walk the way in there and just get shut down. Boomer proxies on Ellis. A little bit of a misplay by the survivors. Ellis being a little bit too close when he's shooting that boomer. And that's going to allow vOv to push up out of the safe from here. Pretty much uncontested. Really the only damage going out onto them was from that boomer pop. I think Ellis got hit by a couple common, but other than that, nothing happening.
Should see the switch spawn up actually before the tank. I think probably the first one of the match actually.
Yeah, I don't believe we've actually seen a witch yet. I know the witch on the first map was on the bottom floor. She was at 83 or something. So she was way far away, probably in the fire room. We're going to see another attack gearing up here. Hunter should just be pouncing out, probably waiting for that witch. And indeed, he's going to. He takes a little bit of chip in the process, though, down to 30 HP. He's pretty much useless. Boomer going and gets that boom onto Hank. And that might initiate this attack. And there is a jockey spawn up, so that is going to initiate it. Hunter coming in from the side with the jockey. Hunter still pouncing around. Jockey lands onto her shell there for a couple ticks of damage. And Hunter still finds a target. He had 30 HP. That's...
I think he went behind the survivors. They were looking forward for the Hunter and didn't use sound direction to their advantage. This Hunter actually, Smoker actually did set up on the witch here. They do know he's there, so they should have a relatively easy time to switch. And there he goes, he's dead. He didn't really have a good angle on this. Charge actually finishes his spawn, and charge Nick right in front of the witch. However, oh my goodness, the Stoopy taking the draw crown beautifully.
Yeah, wonderful heads up play by Stoopy. He figured this witch is going off one way or another. I better just take the draw crown, take the chance, and he did just that, getting the full draw crown, no assistance onto the witch. So big play by him, saving Nick's life right there. And that was just some good team play right there. I don't know if one of them called it like shoot the witch, but he did just that. And with that being said, tank is going to be up in the hands of Nate. I'm not too sure who this is once again for Disenfranchised, as they're just using aliases. So
that would be MK, I believe.
That is Mechavelius. Alright, so we will see this tank in the hands of MK. And do you want to send to a Warren right now, or wait for him to show some signs of aggression?
Well, they did just send the hit in. I think we got a few more moments before we can put it into the infected worm. He is, however, not too much happening. Just kind of throwing rocks down the hallway. Not in reality that it's going to land. But I assume that as soon as this next hit comes up, they're probably just going to send this tank in, because he is going to be on the second pass. If they send the next hit in, he's not going to have enough rage to make it to the next one. So why don't we go ahead and send it to a Disenfranchised worm?
Let's head right to it.
No?
Yeah, do it.
Oh no, I have to go in.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, there. That was too late.
No, tank just pushed in too early. Let's go. Let's go. As soon as you push in, you make them rotate, man. We already talked about this last game on the finale.
Fine.
And we're back from that very quick roam, actually, of Disenfranchised, and that could be the turning point in this game. Just give us a rundown of what didn't happen.
SI didn't land, Tank didn't land a punch, Tank didn't land a rock. Survivors played that really well. That, honestly, that particular tank fight is honestly very difficult for a good infected team to fight a good survivor team. It's just a generally well open area, lots of juke room for rock and smoker tongues, might add. And just generally, they did a really good job of shutting down SI and then killing Tank. Actually, when the SI died, Tank actually only had 500 health left, so just generally very well played by vOv there. This is the tank fight they needed to happen, and they did it.
Yeah, I mean, definitely Disenfranchised have some chances to actually make a comeback here. I don't know if they're going to be hitting during this event opening, and actually they're not going to be. They're going to be holding this entire attack for the outside, it seems. Hunter going in, not managing to land, so Spit is going to be completely wasted. But they do have the Smoker Charger combo, and they can get a death here if they time it right. So we're going to see if they can actually make this happen. This is big for Disenfranchised. They need a death here. Smoker not spawning up just yet. Charger has no target. Gets the charge on Alice, but that's not going to bring him off anywhere. So now Smoker will come in looking for the pole. Tongue gets broken on the Jimmy Gibbs Jr. sign. And that's going to be pretty big for them, actually. And Hank looking for a pause.
That was a little odd. It looked like he went spec and then he went back into the survivor and asked for a pause. I'm not really sure what the issue was, but we have some downtime. Like Kisby was saying, actually they just sacked the hit, and they were trying for a death. It looked like we're on pausing now. Like the charge looked like they were trying to get a death charge, but they couldn't quite make it happen.
Yeah, Charger looked like he got a little disorientated on the Escalator. I don't know if... I probably would have the Smoker try to pull first because it looked like the survivors were heavily focused on the Charger himself. So it probably would have been better if they went for the Smoker pull first to bring the attention off the Charger. But regardless, survivors have made it up the Escalator. Their health bonus is currently sitting at a 1,048. Nice double boom landing in the room with a jockey also latching on Nick. That's going to be a lot of spit damage onto Rails. Barlow's probably an end cap. And he's on the brink. He's at, well, he was around 8 HP, I think, maybe even lower than that. But he does get his set of pills popped, so he will be okay here. Going to be on full temporary, though, at this point. But his 3 other teammates are well capable of holding this health bonus. They are sitting high and pretty right now.
Yeah, unfortunately for Disenfranchised, they were forced to go in. vOv didn't give them a chance to have that last spawn come up. Charger actually came up right after the other SI died, so they only actually on 3 for that. It was pretty good considering that Spit did a lot of damage on the boom to Survivor, which we nick. Slowly moving up through the map here, the Survivor should only see one more attack. They do have still tons of health. This attack needs to do tons of damage. Boomer actually misses the drop boom, manages to land it after the fact. Hunters actually did a little bit of damage, Charger did a little bit of damage as well, and Smoker's Tongue did not land, however. They're going to clear it and make it up the Escalator. They may see one more attack, just because this Boomer Horde kind of slowing them down.
Well, actually, the Horde's spawning all in the back, so they should be okay to continue pushing. Ellis actually drops! He misses the jump. He tried to do the cheeky little jump across the glass, and he actually drops over half of his health bonus there, and that's going to hurt the health bonus. He lost over 200 health bonus from that. They were at, like, I think they were around 860 prior to that, and it just dropped to 680, so almost 200 being lost from that drop. Peace him. Big mistake there, and we're going to see another side attack. We're going to wait in here. Hunter lands with a nice double cap. Spitter also go down on top of Nick, and that is part of the health bonus. Actually, no, it's full temporary. I lied. I thought it was one of the main survivors. So a mistake on my part, but that's going to drop 2 of the survivors down into the yellow because of Hank. Peace him.
He got the redemption. You know, he did it again, and he didn't miss it that time. But it's just one of those things where you kind of like, oh crap. I can't believe I just did that. You know, that's something a rookie. It's like a rookie mistake. But they did still make it into the safe room with a 608 health, and it's still very big. They just could have had a bigger one.
Yeah, it only cut like 160, 170 off their health bonus, so not that much for how much they already had. But that was still a big blow to the health bonus, to say the least.
Yeah, definitely.
With that being said, Disenfranchised is going to be over on the Survivor half now as soon as we're all ready up here. Actually, we're all ready. That was probably the fastest ready up ever. Oh no, now some of us are ready.
No.
They're juking me out here.
You're fired. Either that or they all unreadied really fast.
Maybe. Maybe we all broke it from ready up too fast, because that was like instantaneous. But regardless, once again, Disenfranchised will be over on the Survivor half. They can still make the comeback. I mean, they were only down by like 30 points coming into the second or third map here. So it's still well within the range to actually take the lead here. But it depends on this tank. If they can shut down this tank well enough, they can make the safe room with a good health bonus. Because 600 is not unheard of. That's actually about average. So it really depends on this tank and how well they take it. The Crescendo really isn't all that bad. I think one of the Escalator death pole charge spots was actually blocked. I'm not too sure which one or which side of it was blocked. So we will see when we come to that which side is the safe side. I know it's not the normal side though, like the side on the right of the Escalator, because someone got pulled off that in the game before. So I know it's not the one, but anyway. Smoker comes from the safe room here, looking to get the pull, but gets shut down immediately. And there's a Hunter in the safe room with the spitter. Hunter's pre-spawn, but they don't hear it. Boomer gets popped immediately upon trying to get that out. And, I mean, I don't know if they want to send the Hunter and spitter now or hold this. I think they might just opt to hold it, because now spawn timers are really separated.
Yeah, the spitter actually didn't spawn up, so the Hunter was the only one left. Actually, looks like he's trying to distract the survivors, make him run back, but they're not buying it. Looks like Rails is probably just going to go for a despawn, or maybe he's actually just going to go for a hit here with the rest of his team. They do have a 3 cap and a spitter, so this is a pretty good hit. They just don't have a charger. Smoker's looking for a separation pole, but doesn't manage to find it. Jockey bouncing around, can't find a ride, keeps getting dead stop. Hunter actually manages to land on Rochelle for a few moments, getting a decent amount of tick damage actually, considering the rest of his team got shut down pretty easily.
Yeah, so he's about 30 points of damage going out onto the survivors there. The good part of this, though, is the survivors do have the ability now to push that witch. All ASI are down for the next 5 seconds, and they should if they are counting spawn timers. I know PSM always does that. And he's going to go ahead and run up to the witch. Gets the... Actually, jerk stores it!
Oh.
Keys jerk storing it. And actually, PSM's not even on that. Coach died.
He's dead!
So big misplay there by Keys, aka Machiavellius, or MK if you will, and Jockey will latch on to Nick the Dragon back in the spit. That's going to be a lot of damage. Nice double cap landing here by the SI along with the death of MK. That was a huge botch.
That was catastrophic. This is still happening too. Jockey actually managed to completely incapacitate Nick. 2 of the survivors were not capped. They were just dealing with the horde. They were loading. And oh my goodness, in just one attack, they killed 1 player, 1 went down, and almost all of the bonuses are gone except for Jacob, who's holding about half his health.
And we saw in the last game earlier with Long Schlong dudes, we saw how they just wouldn't go to Jared's on the witch. Like, there's no shame in just taking the knee and going for a normal default crown on the witch. There's no shame, it's the safest way. As we saw right there, Coach went for the stand-up crown on her, and it didn't pay off. With that being said, a nice boomer lands on one of the survivors. Hunter also landing onto Nate here. Gets the double proxy. Nice boom. Jockey latches onto Rochelle here in the back.
Oh my goodness.
And with the other 2 survivors still boomed and some horde trying to latch on them, that's going to be a lot of damage out onto Rochelle here. Nick runs through the spit to clear her. And this is just falling apart for Disenfranchised. I mean, they could only go for distance right now. Sooner or later, their health deficit's going to bite them in the butt right now. And, I mean, the tank's a better time than ever. I actually forgot the tank hasn't even come in yet.
I think for, just for sake, if we're gonna send it to a war room, we may as well go to Survivor, but it looks like they're probably just gonna wipe here. It's up to you.
Nah, I don't even think a war room is gonna warrant anything or do any justice here. This tank's just gonna hunt down Ellis right here now. It is in the hands of Rails Barlow once again. Now it's gonna turn its focus over to Rochelle here. Actually, Hunter's gonna latch onto Rochelle just for the hell of it. Smoker's pulled Nick in the back. Actually, Rails wants this kill. He rocks it to Hunter off of Rochelle, and that will be the round there. Wow. So Disenfranchised really botching it right there. I mean, this game was well within their reach coming in this. That witch attack really messed them up. It's all because they didn't crouch on the witch.
It was that, and then honestly, it was almost fine, but I don't know who it was. Somebody popped the boomer on the person who could clear the witch. And that in that stun time, literally in the designated stun time, the witch killed him. So it was just like one, what was the word I'm looking for? Just a gigantic mistake. It was just the biggest blunder you could possibly imagine.
He's as famous as...
And up until then, they've been playing fine.
And I mean, if you look at the scores right now, it's still within Disenfranchised's grasp. Like, they can make this happen, but they need to wipe here with this first tank. I mean, it's 1624 to 539, so about an 1100 point difference, a little less than that, but barely any, so it's fine. Rails Barlow is saying, if anyone in this game draws the witch, I swear to God. And Cygnus is now just mocking him. If you get kicked, I won't blame him.
Correcting his statement. But yeah, this is, like you said, it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility that Disenfranchised can make the 1,000 point gap. They're going to have to, however, if they want a reasonable chance, they definitely have to kill vOv with this first tank coming out of the elevator here and do a decent hit out of the safe room. That being said, spawns have actually already spawned up. Smoker looking for a separation on the Nick, however, he's not going to find it. Charger does manage to land on Ellis outside the safe room, gets cleared immediately, however, doesn't manage to land a pound. This Hunter actually pushes back the survivors, using a few ticks of damage, actually dealing a decent amount of damage to the safe room there, guess me.
Yeah, so not all that bad. Managing to push out around 30 damage, and I just want to see survivors start firing at the witch just to mess with Rails. It's just fun. I know as mean as it sounds, but we like messing with each other. But with that being said, vOv will make it into the elevator here. Once again, the horde does not start. This is also in vanilla. The horde will not start until you touch the gas cans 3 times, or you pour one into the car itself. So they can move the gas cans around twice, but if they pick the same gas can up 3 times, or any gas can for that matter 3 times, it will start the event here. So they have to be aware of that. And the tank will spawn the moment they get out of this elevator. There is a default tank put here, but this witch is right outside that elevator, so that this is what they have to deal with right now. They do have 4 shotguns, so this is the best bet to deal with it. And Ellis runs in front of the witch's face, not going to get the crown though, and now the witch is actually going after Ellis. He doesn't know, and it's going to get the hit onto Ellis, and Rochelle will come in and get the crown onto it finally. So that will be the witch up and down, but not before Ellis taking a knee at the hands of the witch.
This tank's looking for a good position to start rocking. He obviously doesn't want to commit right away because he's lots of rage. And why don't we head it over to a Disenfranchised war room?
Let's head right to it.
2nd floor.
Free boom, or you wanna?
Let's see what they're doing. Can you maybe get the boom from behind this kiosk?
Where?
Never mind. They're going 2nd floor. You can drop it in from 3rd floor in the glass. And then tank can push in.
I'm about to just go in.
They're gone, dude. Boomer.
Long way. Oh wow, I just keep
Yeah,
moving.
they're gone. Just get the boom. There you go. Wait, charger, wait. No.
Twice.
I'm dead. Thanks, black and white, but
We are back yet again from the war room of Disenfranchised. Tank was in the hands of Machiavellius. I do believe it was Keys. And what can you really add to that? It definitely didn't go their way.
Yeah, I mean, what he really needed was a corner. He got a couple punches on Rails, but Rails, applying his best kiting knowledge, was able to avoid too much damage. Big wide open area, so it was kind of hard for the support to do what it did, but it still did lots of damage. Actually, most of the damage did come from the charger. But not too bad given the circumstances. Boomer actually managed to land a curve boom onto the or gravity boom, I mean, onto Coach. SSI opting to go a little bit later, and Smoker's not going to do a whole too much. Jockey does manage to land right on Alice for a few moments, and Hunter gets cleared immediately upon landing.
Yeah, I mean, they also, for vOv, they definitely have some scavenge background with them. PSIM knows a lot about the scavenge game, how to play it. So we will see probably the cans be moved fairly fast here by him. I know he goes over strats a lot with this team. And they're actually leaving one can behind. I'm not too sure if they actually note. They're not noticing that can in the back still. It's just laying there. And they're going to drop back to the 2nd floor. So sooner or later, if they want to actually make this map, they're going to have to go back up to that floor and grab it. And I'm sure at this point, one of them has noticed. One of you left a can up there. And I'm going to punch you guys. But they do have cans. And they actually shot one of the cans, so it's going to blow up.
Oh my
the SI attack is coming in here. And they're going to spit down on the cans here, trying to set them off. Charger does land on the Nick, but he goes and gets cleared. But he does burn the can.
Oh.
One can burns. And they're still throwing the can around. It could ignite the other cans. That's close. It could spread. It could spread to that.
Well,
This would be. We'll go ahead and grab it though.
Looks like they're going back up to get those cans anyway.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much now there's really no, you know who's crying over spilt milk. They'll be back up there anyway, pouring themselves another glass of gas cans. I don't know how that makes any sense, but we're gonna roll with it anyway. But we have Alice grab another can, moving it over to the car, gonna pour it in. That'll be can number 5. And Stars just continue to move away through the gas cans here. SI are setting up around them all here. Another attack, Warriors win. Charger, Hunter, Jockey with the spitter coming in here. Spit goes down on top of the can and the Hunter target. And they do grab the can, get out of spit. Actually, it still burns. They didn't get out fast enough.
He actually, like, that can is already burning. He picked it up while it was burning, and then he actually just ended up taking lots of spit damage. So I think he probably should have just let it go. I mean, they have to go back up there for it anyway, so probably would have been better just leave it, conserve their health while they can. And the second tank is going to be up, guess me, in the hands of Mr. My Time, otherwise known as Jib Jab.
Well, certainly will be. And would you like to go ahead and toss us over to another Disenfranchised?
Why don't we go to vOv?
Alright, let's toss it over to a Survivor War. Nice burn.
Rock, maybe?
Yes, no,
Yep.
it hit you.
Yep, it hit me. What do you guys like? 3?
Let's hit 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Watch for rocks across.
That gas can's in a pretty good spot to stop him from committing.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
want to
point.
grab it.
Oh god.
He's not in a great spot,
I don't
though.
like this.
We're fine.
Just back
Okay,
down
yo,
here.
can I have pills, please? Thank you.
Wait, if he's gonna
I'm
come
gonna give you
around.
some.
Yeah, let's. Oh god. Oh god. I think it missed.
Oh my god.
He's stuck though, in LOS. Someone can chip him if they have an Uzi.
Okay, there's spawns behind us. Just
Yes, watch out.
Can we get another gas can and throw it here? It's a little
over here
late,
we
I guess.
can.
Go quick.
I'm gonna drop down the second.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, we have to.
He's in.
Bio's in trouble. Drop.
I'm in trouble. I'm
Yeah,
up
you
here
are.
still.
Oh god. Okay, we're good. We're good. Or
They're
we're
all
not
on
good.
me.
How
They're
could
whole-
you?
the whole team's on me. I missed the memo, or
Oh.
we're not concerned with me.
When you see Jockey.
There's a jockey there too, behind the pillar.
They just fell.
Hunter's climbing up.
I can cover you if they land on you.
Jockey's on 3rd floor now.
Tank is climbing to you now as well.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, bring him to me. Bring him to me. Oh. That's
Just trying to
right.
get the fire out there before they got in.
Yeah.
Clear me.
Okay.
You got this.
Gotcha. Clutching it. Huh, huh, huh,
Trying.
huh, huh,
You got it.
huh. No. No, Jackie. No.
You got it.
No, Jackie.
Everyone's
No.
got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all have got it. Nobody had it.
We're back yet again from that colorful war room of vOv on the Survivor team here. They will make it on this map with a grand total of 412, boosting their total score to 2,036. So definitely the plate is starting to pile up here for Disenfranchised, and they have quite a way to go to actually clear it and actually come out on top of this.
Yeah, they really wanted to end the survivors before they got as many cans as they did. At that point, really, all they needed to do was pad their score a little bit more. So for right now, the criteria for Disenfranchised to win is to make it with 700 health bonus, which is pretty large.
Yeah, that's quite the health bonus. They're going to need, I can actually do math here for a second. They're going to need over half their solid health remaining by the time they make it to the car. So that's pretty, that's quite the task to fulfill here. I mean, they're not going to really face an attack here until they make it, which it looks like the SI are going to completely hold their SI hit here. So that is kind of good for them, but at the same time, they know it's a pretty good hit. Actually, they're going to throw it in here. Charger coming in, looks and lands onto the Survivor, and also Hunter landing onto Ellis inside of the room there. So a little bit of damage going out to them, not really all that much. But if Survivors move faster, I think they could beat the SI up by the time that elevator hits the ground. I'm not too sure, but I think they might make it. Yeah, 12 seconds. Yeah, I think the SI will have it.
One SI will have spawn. So this will still get a little hairy for the survivors, which in front of the elevator always is. Just because sometimes, a lot of the time she gets caught on the edge of the door for some reason, because she'll end up going for the survivor that's standing right next to the door for some reason. But
so they will actually all get their spawns. I thought the elevator moved a little bit faster than that, but I'm mistaken. But other than that, we're going to see three survivors inside. They actually have 2 Uzis, 2 shotguns, and Witch gets startled and spazzes out and runs away.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. That looked like an uncontrollable bug, though. I don't know.
I'm really not sure, because the whole point of you actually going down the elevator is so you don't bug out the Witch. So, I don't...
That looked like, I think that was the boomer explosion, kind of... Sometimes that does that to the Witch, it really messes with them. But, not to take away from this tank that spawned up in the hands of a Stoopy for vOv.
Yeah, this could...
tossing rock.
Yeah, this could be definitely a very critical tank for vOv. If this tank doesn't do anything, if he's absolutely destroyed, that could be a game changer here, because that would definitely open up the window here for Disenfranchised to take the win here. But other than that, you want to just go ahead and see what vOv is doing in their war room?
Actually, why don't we go to Disenfranchised war room?
Really? For Survivor?
They got a lot of pressure on right now.
Alright. Let's toss it over to a Disenfranchised war room to see how they're dealing with this pressure. I don't know why I said pressure like that. Pressure. Well, let's head over.
Oh shit, pulled. He's climbing up and I'm pulled, yeah. Free. Tank's on me.
Okay,
Down.
let's try to rape the snake while he climbs out.
I'm going out in the stairs now.
Well, we gave it our best, that's for damn sure.
I got hit. Oh my god, I ate that rock. So bad.
Keep me for a bit. I got some ammo right here.
I'm in your grandma's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big ass coat from the thrift shop down the road. You wanna see something sweet actually? Backfire, backfire.
Reloading.
Oh, it's just me, right? I'm pulled too. Oh wow.
Reloading.
Your face blocked it before my bullet could.
This is how
He's running away. Oh shit.
Oh
he's
shit,
low.
no.
Well, he's not getting cleared now.
I cleared you.
Yeah, and then there was a tank with a rock. Whatever. Sorry,
What a professional player.
I fucked it up.
It's cool, I'm getting away. I'm just gonna put like 2 or 3 cans, I'm gonna take off, alright? I don't think we need the full tank yet. What the fuck? Jockeys are so stupid, I hate them. Go install fucking anti-chucks. Whatever, dude. Yeah, that map 3 was very sloppy.
I fucked it up.
We're back from that warm disenfranchised, a little bit quiet on their part. Just go ahead and see GG. And I mean, the tank of a Stoopy just really drawn it out and eventually got that wipe out onto him. So good play by Stoopy.